kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Kirk, one of the fun things about this matchup, we get to see the debut of this freshman wide receiver. There's been so much hype, so much talk about him. Now we get to see it in action.
Well, this guy just has that rare game-changing ability, whether it's one-on-one and being able to win, get downfield, settling in that soft spot in the zone. He has the ability to go the distance every single time he touches the football.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks to the sidelines and a tightrope catch. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught near the goal line.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
Play action here on first down. First play taken, a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. There's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Dropping back, it's saying. It's a wide receiver screen. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. A play action looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. To throw, it's saying. And it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to the end zone.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. Has the first down and more. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some.
He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick catch over the middle. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. There's contact on the throw.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it with room to run. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. they hand it off to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Completion. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The penalty backs him up first and very long. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? extra attempts. The tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like... down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Up over the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll try the ground game here. Has a path to the end zone.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled, but first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Makes the grab. It's Norton. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tries to get it to the running back. Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
He's running out of time here. Team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll give it to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The game moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. Using his legs, it's Washington. As the 1st down is still going. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Game moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on first down. Nice grab. It's Porter. He's up, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. He breaks free.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense. But as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Washington.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. With his sure hands, it's Hamilton. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this...
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises. Sack at a crucial moment.
that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
This might be for the ball game. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Now comes the offense set to take over here. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. We'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Working clock with the ground game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Bleed out the clock. To the air, it's Sayin. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. Begin from the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught inside the red zone and still running. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Trying to run it. It's Brown.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Play action here on 1st down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This could be the decisive play. 4th and goal here in overtime. They try to sneak it for the first. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The receiver grabs it, muscles past the defender, and it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
To throw, it's Sayan. Makes the catch. Can he get in? In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Pressure is coming. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal, handoff.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Another handoff to him on second and goal.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is. See if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.